Friends, best greetings from Kiev, capital Ukraine. Best greetings from the book about insects. Best greetings from the stream about insects. Today we will be talking about insects and about entomology, science about insects. We start this stream from the first book about pests or field crops of Ukraine. And let me introduce myself. I'm Victor Fursov. This is my channel devoted to entomology, science about insects. And this is channel about insects and entomology. Just where I gathering together people who is interested in nature, who is interested in different interesting field material which can be studied in the field, in laboratory, where you can make some experiments to prove some biological notes, biological observations, to find some interesting features of behavior, biology, taxonomy. And this is entomology, science about insects. We start this stream from the beginning, from the book of Valery Yermolenko, famous Ukrainian entomologist. This is a book about pests or field crops in Ukraine, atlas of field crops. First page devoted to Orthoptera, different grasshoppers, different crickets which can be found in a field, which can damage some field crops. Some even grasshoppers have a name like a greenhouse grasshoppers, and we start from Calambola. You can see them as well on this page. Join our stream. We will be watching not only book, I will show you some insects as well. Okay, some insects coming to the book. Next one is also about grasshoppers. And these are beetles as well, just for your curiosity, for fun, and for educational interest. I'm trying to make some kind of outreach activity to pay attention to entomology worldwide. We observe different insects. Inside yellow dish you see rhinoceros beetles. I try to manage the size. So two males rhino beetles sitting here to show their behavior, how they are crawling. And this one is hairy beetle, which is scarab beetle, Amphimallon solstitialis, the same family, Scarabaeidae. I'm doing fine. Kana, what is your home country? Are you from Japan or other country? What is your home country? If some people are joining us, write what is your home country? Where are you watching us? Today is June, 22nd day of June. In Ukraine is very important day. Hello chicken, hello Kana. This is translation from Kiev, capital of Ukraine. I'm showing atlas of field pests and also some living insects to gather more people together for your attention. Later I can show you some collection and some other living insects as well. I'm just observing bugs. I'm just treating them as artists. So I'm sitting here for making videos, because these two rhino beetles, they do not want to eat. They are not eating anything. Chicken, what is your home country? So, what is your home country? These two interesting beetles were called rhino beetles, or in Latin name rhinoceros beetles, or Oryctes nasicornis family Scarabaeidae. These are rhino beetles. Hello to Dallas, hello to United States of America. Yesterday we had subscriber from Oregon. So what is your home country? Where are you watching us? Today we may have communication about insects, or we may have some observations of some books. What is more interesting? These are two males. Male has a horn. You can recognize the horn. And on the body we have a lot of mites. I have shown them in my separate video under high magnification. Downside of body, downside of thorax is with mites. You can see here tiny spots, tiny white spots. These are mites, family Acaridae. They are symbionts. Both males. This is also male. You see. Both of them have horns. And one small Amphimallon solstitialis. They can fly very well. Yesterday I showed a video just outside at street. So it was dark time, so one male was very funny and very active, tried to escape and tried to open elytras and open wings, fly away. So I put him back in container. So he was buzzing inside bottle. This is stream from Kiev, capital of Ukraine. ATG, what is your home country? This is not cockroach. These are beetles, rhino beetles. I try to make high magnification. I'm not sure the biggest one. Yeah, like that. This one is trying to pretend that this bug is not alive. No, this bug is alive, but you're just very careful, trying to be moveless. Yes, chicken. What is your home country too? Of course, these beetles are not so big like tetanus beetle, or not so big like this one. This one is too big, 15 centimeters, and tetanus 15-17 centimeters. And my rhino beetle is just only 35 millimeters, less than 4 centimeters. But this one is quite a big one. So this is probably original size of tetanus beetle, 15 centimeters. But of course this is just a toy. You know, these beetles are not pests because they are feeding on decomposing wood. The larvae are feeding inside wood, where larvae are not feeding on the roots of plants. So that's why the larvae are just decomposers. They're just decomposing already dead plants. So that's why they're beneficial. Actually, these tiny rhino beetles were not eating at all. They do not need food. They are using their stock of fat of their body. So that's why they are not eating. This is normal behavior for many insects. Some insects need to feed during their lifetime, but some insects are not eating at all. But some other beetles, like stag beetles, can eat some fruits and juice, like flower beetles, Cetonia, or some Lucanidae beetles feeding on juice of some plants and juice of trees. I show you. More beetles are coming to our stream. These are Lucanidae family stag beetles. They are feeding on plants, feeding on fruits. If I can give them a piece of banana, they will eat it very well. And if I give them a piece of apricot, they will feed on apricot as well. So I can give them apricot, for example. Have you seen these beetles in your city? Or something like that? I collected them just in a big city, just on asphalt road and all around. Sometimes they're crowding on plants, on bark of trees. They're just damaging before sunset. I'm just cleaning apricot to give them apricot. These are stag beetles of genus Dorcus, family Lucanidae. And one green one, this is a flower beetle, Cetonia. Cetonia aurata. I give them apricot and you see what happens. We will find it very quickly. I can give him cherry as well. Привет, Кирилл. Жуки нашли абрикос. Сейчас бронзовка тоже найдет. Это жуки-рогачики рода Dorcus. Жуки, которые живут в древесине, В древесине живет их личинка, а когда она окукливается, превращается в куколку, из куколки выводится взрослый жук, который уже не живет в древесине. Там еще есть одна маленькая мокрица, залезшая в чашку желтую, пытается выбраться. Вот она с правой стороны. Маленькая мокричка. Наверху. Шустрая. Использует растения, чтобы выбраться. Многие нашли уже абрикос и жуют его. If I give apricot for rhino beetles, they will not eat it. If I give banana to a rhino beetle, it has no matter. Rhino beetle will not eat it. Вот бронзовка тоже уже нашла абрикос. Повернулась как раз. Зеленый жук — это бронзовка. Green beetle, this is a flower beetle, Cetonia, in the central part. Also just moving slowly toward the apricot to feed on apricot juice. Сейчас покажу, кроме этих жуков, еще маленьких интересных жуков, которые сидят отдельно в коробочке. Но мы их посмотрим вместе с жуками-носорогами, потому что все они из семейства пластинчатоусые. These beetles belong to family Scarabaeidae. We have these are thrips. Отлично. Beetle. Longicorn beetle. Cerambycida is very interesting one as well. I put them on close distance. Larry Hunt, what is your home country? Write in comment. I put them closer to show you another beetles. Because these beetles are very big, I show you small beetles of family Scarabaeidae. Dung beetles. Have you ever collected dung beetles? It's not so easy because they're living inside dung or nearby. So not very pleasant to collect them, but they are very funny. Because they're from same family, Scarabaeidae. These tiny dung beetles, they belong to same family, Scarabaeidae. They are like small scarab beetles, like small scarabaeus. You see how funny they are. What is the difference in size? They're even smaller than brown beetle. But they belong to the same family, Scarabaeidae family. But smallest of these are dung beetles. They're living inside shit, inside dung. One friend of mine collected and brought it to me for video. one amateur. You see here, between thorax and abdomen on this beetle, you can see small white dots. These are mites on internal part of beetle. Mites just crawling around. No, I don't harm them at all. You see, this is not the smallest dung beetles. Some dung beetles even smaller. Smaller twice than this one. They are belonging to the same family. They are relatives. Scarabaeidae. You see, for comparison, their size. And they have also, males, they have horns, these tiny. And dung beetles, they're like very tiny rhino beetles. Female has no horn and male has horns. And this is a male. This is a male, and these two dung beetles, maybe females. And this one is Amphimallon solstitialis. June scarab beetle. Latin name Amphimallon. I stopped crawling because I touched them with brush. Я нашел этих жуков около витрины после захода солнца. Они прилетают на яркую витрину магазина и сидели около витрины. Или нужно их искать около пеньков деревьев, но перед самым заходом солнца, перед темнотой, в промежутке между сумерками и полной темнотой. Когда еще только начинаются сумерки, в этот момент вылезают жуки-носороги полетать. Вылезают из-под пеньков, и часто я находил их на пеньках или на бордюре дороги. Они ползут на свет дорожных ламп и сползают на бетонные бордюры. Бордюрчики. Или просто ползут по дороге. Или сидят еще под пеньком, только что вылезли из пенька. Часто они закапываются в пенек, когда уже полетали и прилетают из одного пенька в другой. Они потом очень ловко закапываются под пенек, чтобы найти своего партнера. А это жуки, называемые dung beetles, навознички. В городе навознички редко встречаются, потому что навозик не так много, только собачий, кошачий. Чаще всего их можно найти в селе, где есть коровки и другая живность. Там есть крупные виды жуков-навозников. I show you here just beetles of family Scarabaeidae. Small beetles were belonging to dung beetles. Small brown one, this is a Amphimallon solstitialis, June scarab beetle, and big one, definitely these are two males of rhino beetle, Oryctes nasicornis. Two males. I can try to turn them on the back to show some mites. Yeah, you see. Mites on the body. С нижней стороны жуков всегда много клещей, которые являются просто их симбионтами. У него вот еще тут бегают клещики. Не опасны для человека. Hassan, what is your home country? Something in Arabic I didn't understand at all. Okay, I put them back to small petri dish. And show you some other insects from my terrarium. Other insects are sitting here in this big container. And I need to be more careful about them because they will try to escape. Because there are quite a lot of them here. Okay. I try to reduce magnification. And now I can try to open container. Because other insects sitting here. Другие насекомые сидят здесь, в этом контейнере. Сейчас мы их будем смотреть, будем гонять, потому что в этом контейнере сидят длинные насекомые, которые едят шиповник. Что они тут делают? Они тут сидят и едят. Сидят и шиповник едят. Сейчас они захотят подышать свежим воздухом, поэтому придется их активно гонять обратно. Пишите в комментариях, что это за насекомые. Надеюсь, вы их уже увидели, они появились. Некоторые спрятались в глубине. Они сидят, едят розу, точнее говоря, шиповник. И они здесь большие, длинные, стройные. Вот они, вот они. Некоторые там передвигаются. Write in comments what can you see here? What are these insects? What we are doing here, feeding on rosy hip. Who are they? Some of them hiding, but some of them sitting here quietly. Hopefully they will not try to escape, because sometimes they are crawling very well. We'll try to take one to show you on close up. Just on my brush. You see a big one about 6 centimeters size, crawling. Phytophagous insect, which is completely harmless, can eat only plants, oak tree leaves or rosy hip leaves. And these are Phasmoptera, Phasmodea, stick insects. Здесь у нас сидят палочники, вьетнамские палочники. Hyuyensis. Напоминает палочку. Обычно сидят бездвижные, выставив вперед ножки и усики, притворившись веточкой. Беззащитные создания, которых может съесть любая птичка, расклевать. Но за счет того, что они прячутся, они выживают, откладывают яйца и дают новое поколение. Яйца их очень устойчивы к выживанию. Некоторые виды разносят муравьи в свои муравейники. Некоторые яйца палочников съедают птицы, думают, что это зерна. И с птицами палочники перелетают на другие места. И там вылупляются из яиц новые палочники. Так происходит такая хорея передвижения палочников, хотя сами они еле-еле прыгают, еле-еле ходят. У некоторых есть крылышки, некоторые могут защищаться, выбрызгивая ядовитую жидкость, но некоторые, как вот этот, особенно личинка, стратегия выживания — отбросить ножку. Как ящерица отбрасывает ножку, то палочник может отбросить ножку, пока он личинка, а потом заново отрастить новую ножку. Но когда он уже вырастает большой, где-то сантиметров 10, у ямага уже все, ножки не отрастают. Ножки отрастают только у личинки. Это здесь у нас личинка. При пересаживании тоже повредила заднюю ножку. Поэтому одной ножки нет. Если вы выращиваете у себя палочников, можете написать, что у вас тоже такие есть. Но YouTube показывает зрителям рандомно, не выбирая, у кого есть палочники, а у кого нет. Многие просто боятся насекомых и смотрят насекомых из ужаса. Любителей насекомых не так уж много, а любителей коллекционирования насекомых тем более еще меньше. А любителей разведения насекомых меньше, чем коллекционеров. Потому что нужно любить разводить насекомых, любить их кормить, чистить за ними, давать им новую еду, ухаживать, обмениваться с другими любителями, сохранять культуру, проводить наблюдения, вести, возможно, даже дневник, как развиваются насекомые в культуре. Сейчас попробую его увеличить. Начнет поворачиваться. Мы посмотрим его крупным планом. Это палочник. Вьетнамский палочник. Длина порядка 6 или 7 сантиметров. Ножка только 2 сантиметра длиной. Когда он не двигается, напоминает сухую палочку, сухую веточку. Вон там внутри сидят другие экземпляры, которые тоже тихонько сидят и еще не вылезают. Ну и хорошо, потому что когда они начинают вылезать, некоторые Мелкие экземпляры очень шустрые. Более крупные, более спокойные. Палочники приехали в культуру не из Вьетнама ко мне, а из моего коллеги-энтомолога из Черниговской области, Олега из Чернигова, который тоже разводит палочников, а также различных гусениц, чтобы получить имаго различных бабочек ночных и дневных тоже. Можем провести эксперимент, посмотреть гусениц, которых он разводит. Я давно собирался это сделать. Можем посмотреть его гусениц. Сейчас мы смотрим палочников. Отцепляйся, отцепляйся. Одной ножкой отцепился, зато другой прицепился. Вот такие тихонькие, спокойные палочники, которые колышутся на ветру, как веточки, двигаются и стараются не дышать, не двигаться, чтобы их не съел хищник, какой-нибудь птичка или животное. Раз я сказал про гусениц, сейчас мы посмотрим гусениц. Попробуем посмотреть, сейчас я их достану. Посмотрю, в каком они состоянии, чтобы их посмотреть. А вы пока посмотрите жуков-рогачиков, которые напали на абрикос. How are you, our beetles? Ilan, what is your home country? Where are you watching us? We're observing stag beetles, genus Dorcus. Мы наблюдаем за жуками-рогачиками рода Dorcus. I was talking about some larvae, so you can recognize some interesting larvae sitting here inside this jar. You see, like fruits. Can you recognize who are these larvae? Very big. Write in comments, who are these. Мы смотрим консервы из личинок насекомых, заспиртованные в спирте. Здесь в спирте заспиртованы личинки. А вот здесь в другой баночке из холодильника куколки. Пишите в комментариях, что за куколки, что за личинки. Yeah, you can see here a lot of larvae, this one, and a lot of pupae. Write in comments, what do you think? Who are they? For sure these are insects. Okay, nobody writing. These are white and black brown pupae of European hornet. European hornet pupae. I try to open. Not difficult to open. You can see legs, brown eyes and big heads. These are already matured pupae of hornet Vespa crabro, fixed in alcohol, ethanol, just for exposition. Not for food, not for drink, like in China and Korea. Just for scientific study and for outreach activity, or right, like this, better. More younger pupae and older pupae. Young white and old brown. Vespa crabro, European hornet. Dave, what is your home country, Dave? Where are you from? This stream is from Kiev, capital of Ukraine. And these are larvae. Quite a big one. Just before pupation. Pupae more colorful. Is it funny? Is it interesting for you? Surprising? It's difficult to see in the wild because we are sitting inside the hornet nest. And also I have some other larvae fixed. These are huge larvae fixed here in this bottle. Liquid is still very, very smelly. So that's why I decided don't open it now, maybe later. Here caterpillars, big caterpillars of Cetonia piri, Cetonia moth, this one big one, and two dead hair moth, Acherontiatropus, caterpillar with horn. This is also for students for exposition. You see here they are fixed. Это гусеницы. Бражника мертвая голова и бражника большой павлиний глаз. Ночной. Вот пырышка. Saturnia piri. And this one, Achierontiatropus. These are caterpillars of hawk moths and Saturnid moths for showing for students different caterpillars. Family Saturniidae. And death head moth, Achierontiatropus. Of course, original they are very colorful, very bright, but sometimes they are dying in culture, so it's better to save them in fixed material. I will show you them later, because liquid is not healthy. Better to be careful. I'm adding new beetles. These are also Scarabaeidae beetles. Big one, Anoxia pilosa. Small one, Amphimallon solstitialis. Sometimes they are very active in front of the light. Yellow one, Amphimallon, June scarab beetle, and black one, hairy scarab beetle, Anoxia pilosa. Сейчас посмотрим за ними всеми вместе. Здесь жуки-носороги. Желтый это июньский хрущ. Черный волосистый хрущ. Где жуки? Рогачики, доркусы. Кушают абрикосы и одна бронзовка, цетония. О, один жук вот этот вот жужжит и взлетает. Сейчас посмотрим его, как он будет взлетать. Ближе к свету поставим. На вишенке жужжит и хочет взлететь. One beetle is trying to fly. And one small tiny isopod is crawling as well. Flower beetle. Cetonia is feeding on apricot. Oh, another one. It's flying now. Small beetles try to fly. This is Amphimallon solstitialis, Latin name, or June scarab beetle. Now we can watch a book about insects. I didn't show you everything. Just stop. So we're gonna watch some pests and some beneficial insects. Here, this is a pest. This is a picture of thrips. Tisanoptera. Thrips. Dangerous sucking insects. They are quite small. Size about 1 millimeter. Only important pest on flowers, on rosacea, and other crops. Thank you for hearts. I can scroll book more quickly. These are thrips. These are cicadas, leafhoppers on strawberry. These are aphids, important sucking insects. This is atlas of sucking insects, aphids on Fabaceae, on a pea leaves, Apis fabae, different Phytophagous, Ligaeidae, bugs or Hemiptera. This is Pentatomidae, bugs. These are order Coleoptera, Sylphidae. These are Sylphidae. These are Scarabaeidae. These are Scarabaeidae. This is atlas of pests of field crops of Ukraine. These are Scarabaeidae, Anisoplea, and larvae of Anisoplea, feeding on onion roots. This is a funny letrus, very common spring beetle, letrus. Elateridae, click beetles, Nitidulidae, and Cryptophagidae. This is Elateridae beetles, pests of potato, larvae, Curculanidae or Bruchinae, Acanthocellidus aptectus, Bruchidius unicolor, Bruchus pizorum, pea weevil, and Phaseolus weevil, bean weevil. Here's Meloidae, famous Phasmodea, including Colorado beetle, and Philotreta. Also some Phasmodea, Philoides, and Heterocnemu, different weevils, larvae feeding on roots and on leaves of different agricultural crops. Like Lixus and Cetonia and berries. Inside big root. Baris florizanus. Also weevils. Tissues and Batinaderus punctiventris on beetroot, sugar beet, important pest for agriculture in Ukrainian beet producing countries, and other weevils, tissues, genus, different flies, Tipulinae and Cetonia, gallflies, different Apomyzidae, Ephedridae, Chloropida flies, pests of different cereals of crops, feeding on plant inside the stem and inside the leaf. Many flies are very important pests. Some sawflies, important field crops, pests. Family Cephidae, including pests of different cereals. Like this one. Dolerus and Cephus. This one Cephus and Dolerus. Trachelus, genus Trachelus. This developing on rosa heap. Different sawflies. Different Noctuidae. And Coccidae. Butterflies and Tinidae. This one Tinidae, this Coccidae. Depressa ulula. Different tiny moths of family Momphidae and Gelychidae, including potato moth, damaging potato. Different leaf moths, family Tortricidae. Thank you, Dima. Developing on pea seeds, family Tortricidae, and on different Fabaceae. Again, family Pyralidae, caterpillars feeding on seeds of sunflower seeds. Pyralidae developing on cabbages and on some other crops, also on cabbage seeds. Pests of corn, different Pyralidae, Pyrausto nobilalis, Pest of cabbage, family Papilionidae, genus Pieris. Tomato moth, family Noctuidae, different species of genus Agrotis, and developing on beet corn. You see underground, important pests of beet, sugar beet. Oh, sweet beet. Again, Noctuidae family with pupae underground, pupated underground, developing on some cabbage. Cabbage moth, Bratra brassica. Pests of different cereals, like wheat, rye and others, feeding on seeds. Important crops of family Noctuidae, damaging a lot cereals, stems, seeds, corns, roots. Again, corn, different Noctuidae, corn and cotton. This is corn, this is cotton. These are different Noctuidae moths. This is tobacco, damage of tobacco seeds. Pupa underground. And we can watch another book about Entomophagous insects. A little bit. Like this one. Who are these? These are flies. Flies of family Tachinidae. Tachin flies. Important Entomophagous parasitic flies developing on caterpillars and pupae of different moths and butterflies. Family Tachinidae. These are colorful drawings inside book of Entomophagous insects of Europe. Published in Kiev, Ukraine. Many species of Tachinidae family and different other orders like Hymenoptera. And this is Proctoturbidae family of Selenidae, parasitoids of eggs, egg parasitoids. This is Trichogramma, egg parasitoids, and Aphelinus, parasitoid of aphids. This is Aphelinus. This is Trichogramma female and Trichogramma male, family Trichogrammatidae, egg parasitoids of moths, butterflies and different beetles, and some other orders. Here different species of family Eolophidae, genus Pediobius, parasitoids of caterpillars, parasitoids of beetles, larvae and pupa of beetles like Pediobius, Cassidae. Also family Eolophidae, genus Chrysocharis, parasitoids of leaf-mining caterpillars, different tiny moths inside leaves, genera Sympiasis, Pulpoclipeus, family Eulophidae. Calcid wasp of Eulophidae family, Sympiesis. Calcid wasp of family Encertidae, parasitoids of sucking insects and different orders. Very important Entomophagous. Calcid wasps, family Encertidae. Try to manage the light. Okay. I'll show you more calcid wasp family. Pteramalidae. Family Taurimidae. Family Perilampidae. Family Braconidae. Nice, interesting family of Calcididae. This one. Parasitoids of pupae and caterpillars of different night moths. And sometimes parasitoids of solitary bees and solitary wasps. Family Calcididae. And this is Aphidiidae, parasitoids of aphids, sucking insects. Microgastrinae, family Braconidae. Braconidae. Again, family Braconidae. With their alone ovipositor. Lone ovipositor longer than length of body, с длинным яйцекладом, превышающим длину тела. Паразитоиды семейства Браконида. Write comments and subscribe to channel. Подписывайтесь и ставьте лайки. Тот, кто первый раз. Семейство Браконида. Семейство Ichneumonidae. Также семейство Браконида. Oryctes и другие роды. Паразиты различных насекомых. Семейство Браконида. Семейство Ichneumonidae, наездники, семейство Ichneumonidae. Более крупные по размеру. Паразитоиды. Паразитоиды скрыто живущих хозяев имеют очень длинный яйцеклад. Заражают гусениц в скрытых местах, как листоверки, а также различных повреждающих, древогрызущих насекомых. Лисонот, паразит листоверток, спрятавшийся внутри скрученного листа. Семейство Ichneumonidae. Некоторые имеют более коротенький яйцеклад. Заражают открыто живущих гусениц. Тут явно где-то более скрыто находящийся хозяин. Ichneumonidae. Latrodestes. Семейство Ichneumonidae. И Тимилуха. Семейство Ichneumonidae. Огромный яйцеклад у рода Пимпла. Представители рода Пимпла. Вот длинный хвостик, это есть яйцеклад. А это наездник рода пимпла, ихнемоноидный наездник. И здесь хищные энтомофаги. Муравьи, бетилоидные осы, хищные осы, веспиды, сфициды, муха серфида, хищные клопы, сетчатокрылые златоглазкие верблюдки, снова хищные клопы, хищные жуки-стафилины, хищные клопы, жуки-мягкотелки, жук-контрида, 3 номер, хищные жуки, жужелицы, дермистиды, хищные жужелицы, и хищные жуки божьей коровки. So far so good. We have been watching different insects online living in a book. Today I review different pests and different entomophagous insects. Сегодня мы смотрели различных вредителей, различных полезных насекомых, различных насекомых энтомофагов, полезных насекомых из различных семейств, ихнемоноидных, халцидоидных ос, хальцид, ихнеумонид, различных мух паразитических и их хозяев. Так что посмотрели различных вредителей, их энтомофагов, полезных насекомых, снижающих численность популяции вредных насекомых. Today we have been watching different insect pests of field crops in Ukraine and different entomophagous insects which are beneficial because they are reducing population of phytophagous insects, so they can be considered as beneficial biocontrol agents which are controlling population of dangerous phytophagous insects. So I showed you 2 books which have been published in Kiev, Ukraine, Department of Entomophagous Insects and Ecological Principles of Biological Control, Institute of Zoology of National Academy of Sciences, Kiev, Ukraine. Now you are watching different trophical relations between parasitoid trichogramma parasitizing egg of butterfly, parasitoid pteromonas parasitizing chrysalis or pupa of daytime butterfly, ichneumoniid wasp parasitizing caterpillar, and this is a secondary parasitoid of family Eurytomidae inside the pupa of braconid wasp. So this is a pupa of secondary parasitoid. So trophical relations are very complicated and very important to control population of pests inside different natural habitats and inside different agricultural habitats as well. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for being with us. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Dr. Victor Fursov, Entomologist Beekeeper Teacher. And don't forget to press like and write comment or maybe visit donation links. You can see them in description. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for your interest and curiosity. Looking forward to see you soon in next streams. The sooner the better. And as I say, stand with Ukraine. Support Ukraine. Help Ukraine. In Ukraine forever. Thank you for watching. Ukraine forever. Bye bye. Subscribe, press like and write your comments. And visit donation links. Thank you to sponsors. Bye bye.